Hello everyone, welcome to Railworks. My name is James and today we'll be working on Bosnport again. Today we'll be finishing off tidying up all the scenery. Basically we'll be sorting out this gap here, which does annoy me. I have done it all the way around the rest of the layout and this is the last one here. So this is my priority at the moment. We'll also be adding a little bit more weathering to the buildings over on the goods yard of the layout. So adding a bit of detail here, fixing off that sign, which I do need to do. I do want to raise up this engine shed just slightly, probably about a couple of millimeters. Sort out the roof on here because my niece keeps rubbing her fingers on there, so I need to add a little bit more, then add some sort of protection to it. Maybe add a few bits around here. This is just a jumble of things which just laying there at the moment. Add a bit of weathering here, maybe find out a place for these to live, and maybe add a bit of weathering to the turntable, which still I've yet to fully get around to working. I can make it turn round, but I think there's a bit of a fault with one of the rails. Doesn't quite power properly. I think it's one of these contacts down here. That'll be off camera because that's too much work to do. But over here, the main plan is, well, you can see I've got bits of cardboard everywhere, which I'm going to be shoving back here. But the main plan is basically to slice off the top, because I don't really want it this high. I want it more about this high. So I'll be slicing off the top with the knife, which I've left by my computer. Flatten it down. I've got some cut up newspaper just so I can make some paper mache and cover that up. This is just to add a bit more strength to it underneath. And once that's all dry, I'll be getting all the static grass up, which I've got all planned out and ready to use. So I'll be peeling that off, carefully laying it on here, then adding some sort of maybe some more greenery just to help fix up the area, just so it's not too obvious that I've patched it over. I do want to add some trees around here. I'll have to see if I've got any spares. I think I have, but they may be a bit flat. So yeah, I do want to add a bit more greenery up here. Since I'll be removing these bushes, I'll be replacing them with some others, and I have got all them out of my storage drawer ready, and also more flowers. But yeah, that's the plan. I've also got my tripod ready just so I can stick my camera on there, and I may touch up some of the weathering around here, see what I can do. But yeah, that is the plan. And yeah, I'll see how it all goes. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So first things first, let's get this gap sorted, because that's the most annoying thing, and it will take the longest to do. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are with all the weathering done on this part of the layout. As you can see, I have also sorted out the gap at the back here, and that's actually looking quite nice. You can't actually see the seam all that well. There's a few spots where it's a bit more visible, like here and a bit more around here, but I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out. So I may be able to sort that out on the other parts of the layout, but I wanted to lower this hill because it was far too high and I wanted to see more of the back scene. I didn't want to hide that away, so that's looking quite nice. Have done weathering on pretty much as I dared. The turntable I did a bit of weathering, but I didn't want to make it too much because I want to make sure this works, and I've also not glued it in because I want to make the turntable removable in case I need to fix it and all that lot and basically service it. These two little buildings here I've glued down finally, just to make sure that they stay in place. These can still be moved. Have added a fence around the track, just partially in places. Probably will get knocked about by some trains because I'm not too sure if it's too close or not, but I may have to re-glue them anyway because some of them are a bit not quite glued as well over here, so I may need to add a bit more glue there. Added a water tower, whatever it's called, place to water your engine here because I had the spare and I wanted to use it. So that's for the engine shed, which is now raised up by a couple of millimeters, which is all I needed. So engines of all shapes and sizes should be able to fit quite nicely under there. If not, I will have to raise it a bit more. For the goods shed, pretty much all I've done is add more greenery and weathered it, and added a new sign. And I have also added a little crane here, which I had spare from another kit. So that's used, and I'll throw away the rest of that kit. Added a bit more greenery. I had to add a bit more here, just because I accidentally blew away some of the flock there. Weathered that zone a bit too much, but never mind. Adds variety. Glued these down. Well, hopefully, I may need to add a bit more glue. And that one I just forgot to glue, just so that they stop rolling about everywhere. Weathered around here. Added a new sign here so you can actually read it, apart from on this side when it's dark. So that will look nicer when it's done. Well, when you can actually see it. And that is pretty much all of it done on this side of the layout now. In fact, that's all of the layout done now. Because over here, I have also added some bits of rubbish behind the buildings, just to add a bit more variety back there as well. So I may need to add a person back there with a dustbin, cleaning it up. Well, I have also added these telephone, I think they're telephone exchange boxes. Not too sure, can't remember what they're called. So I added one there, added one down by the station, and I've added another one over here by the house. Just to add a bit more extra variety. And that's all the scenery done pretty much. I may need to touch up here, there and everywhere. Also need to add the rest of the third rail. But yeah, that's all the scenery done. And I'm quite pleased. So the next video is basically adding some extra bits to help make the layout even more durable, which I definitely need, or make it just neater and tidier, because next one I'll be adding the front panel to the layout, and also some, just so I stop knocking things about as I'm leaning and things like that. I'll be adding some panelling on the inside, just so I stop knocking these lights really, which I have got some spares, and I need to replace at least one of them. I think this one. So yeah, hopefully that will make it look nice. Also added benefit of adding the panel on the inside is I can add a back scene to the inside of the layout as well. I think the other thing that I want to put for the outside front panel is maybe some perspex or clear protection across the front, which may help stop my niece and her fingers from getting everywhere, because that's what she does. She's a pain. She's coming over Monday. I'm gonna have to teach her not to touch things. She's 8. So yeah, quite pleased with how everything's turned out. So yeah, I'm just gonna show from the other side. Yeah, there we go. Very pleased with everything. So other than touching up, and ignore that, that's just the lens cap. Yeah, that's pretty much the scenery done. I'm very happy. So yeah, do let me know what you think of what I've done. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Either way, it's done now, and I can't really do much about it anyway. Maybe a few fixes here, but other than that. But yeah, let me know what you think. Feel free to, if you did like the video, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And I'm going to have a rest now. So so yeah, take care now, and yeah, I'll see you all again next time. So bye bye.